Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your monthly reading. I almost said weekly. Welcome to your October 2022 monthly reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Sorry, my candles went out just as I was about to record yours. I've been recording all day, so I do get this energy that is kind of a sign for you, that for some of you it feels as though, the flame is out. Some of you have maybe been feeling like the passion is gone within something that you love, like maybe a hobby or a job, or, even in a connection. Maybe you're in separation and you're realizing, I don't really care about that person. Actually, I don't really love that person. It's like there's nothing really there, However, let's see what else is there. I just feel like whatever type of creative passion that you've had in the past, I feel like for some reason you almost feel blocked. Okay, so let's see what the reasoning is behind that. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, thank you guys so much for being here. Make sure you give this a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe, and double tap that bell to get notified of all the new readings. I will be going live on a weekly basis, so make sure you subscribe with your notifications turned on. I'm going to do a 9-card spread and have clarifiers and oracles, so let's see what else we've got in store for you. We start off the month with the 8 of coins, which is the 8 of pentacles, the 7 of wands, the 3 of wands. Halfway through the month, we see the Fool card, the Emperor, and the stars. So clearly, big changes and improvements. Like, I feel like there is something that you are healing, whether it be in your business, in your company. There is this sense of optimism and feeling like there's a need for clarity and emotional balance here. I do feel like, listen, I know that the Fool card in tarot means new beginnings, taking that leap of faith and whatnot, the beginning of something, but I get the energy here that maybe you've been dealing with the freaking Fool for quite some time, or maybe you feel foolish about something at work, or creating a business, or about a business decision. That maybe has made you feel like you were second guessing yourself. I do feel like there is that type of energy that's kind of been looming over you. Like maybe this is someone who tries to portray themselves as a end all be all of something. Someone that swears they have more experience, more knowledge, or common sense, or whatever it is they feel they bring to the table. I feel here that you actually have a lot more knowledge and experience. I feel like the person that is trying to make you feel bad is really the Fool here, because instead of, being able to come together with you in partnership, in collaboration, this person is just kind of annoying, and you're just like, I don't really want to work with this person. I don't really want to deal with this person. I don't really want to communicate with this person. I got to figure out what is it about this person that gets to me every single time, that almost halts my vision. I see it clearly. I know what I want to do moving forward. And yet I find myself in a stagnant position time after time. And I feel like that is something that you've been questioning. Like, did they do something to put me in a stagnant situation? Have they said something? Have they just talked into my ear so much that unfortunately that's where your mind goes? I feel like some of you feel almost as though you've been programmed, or someone is sending you like, evil eye or bad vibes or whatever. Like they don't want to see you succeed, or they don't want to see you happy. However, with the Emperor in the middle of the entire reading, I do feel that is you being within your power and taking back control of your life, taking back control of your healing, taking control of your life in general. And I'm hearing the word planning a future, a bright, beautiful future that maybe you never thought that you could achieve so quickly. Okay, now those are the key words. Of course, you felt like someday, sometime, the stars will align and things will, happen for me. But I feel that things are starting to move a little more quickly for you. And this person that I'm portraying as the Fool here could be an Aries, or could be someone with Aries in their chart, because you've got double Aries here. But it feels as though that you have to really figure out within yourself is like, why do I let this person get to me? Like, I even feel like some of you are even questioning, like, does this person know how to hypnotize people or jinx people or something? Because I almost feel like some of you are second guessing and saying, you know, that's not like me to fall prey to that type of thoughts or negative, lack mentality or negativity, or feeling down about myself because they said something and it just kind of stuck with you, right? That's where that hanged man energy comes in. I feel like towards the end of the month, that hanged man energy is really saying, you know, you've been in this hangman mode for far too long. You can easily untie yourself. You've had enough time to really think about what your next steps should be. Queen of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups here at the bottom row, which means the way you close out your month really is, you know, in this energy of transformation, of abundance, of growth, like massive growth, of really healing yourself and nurturing yourself. I don't know why I'm hearing Chili's, like Chili's the restaurant. I think that's what they meant. I saw a restaurant, like dining. Maybe you have a meeting with someone, or you met someone at a restaurant named Chili's. I don't know. I'm hearing that very clearly. So something surrounding a meeting at Chili's or meeting someone at Chili's. Maybe you have dinner with someone at Chili's and this type of conversation comes up and it just kind of sits with you. It's like you keep replaying it and you're wondering how, like why. This is not something that you would let it affect you, right? And simply because you're finally feeling this energy of standing within your own strength and power and grounding, feeling grounded, standing up for what you believe in, because I feel like the next time they see you, right? Or the first, or, you know, whatever time they see you recently, 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, and the 3 of Wands here. It's like, you're very, very optimistic about your future. You're very much in this energy of, I'm not backing down. I'm not letting no Joe Schmo get in the way of my dreams, of building my empire, of building my business, my future, whatever it may be. I definitely feel like you're at that point where you're ready to like really pour in the time, energy, effort. It's like you could see the outcome so clearly. And that's the key. When you could see the outcome so clearly, then the universe will do everything it possibly can to align you with your next step and your next step and your next step. However, this Fool throws a wrench in your plans because it feels as though, and it's 555 on my clock, so clearly uncomfortable change here, right? So it feels as though this Fool card with the Emperor, this is the start of a new business. This is a new start of your life. This is a new start of a new career. You know, trying to really figure out what held you back from, you know, upgrading your life or being promoted or starting something new in business and your finances. But I do feel like there is someone who's got some foolish behavior. So now I've heard this said before, not something I would say, but something about tomfoolery here, right? So it just feels like the Fool and the Emperor and the Star in the middle of the reading means that towards the middle of the month, you may be in the process of, you know, going through a promotion, elevating your life, or a new perspective when it comes to, you know, taking control of your life, being the end all be all of your own life, right? And the decisions that you make. I feel like there is someone who really likes to give their 2 cents and then some. And you're like, wait, that doesn't make sense. And you're trying to convince me to, you know, listen to you because you want to feel what? A sense of control over my life? Because you don't want me to move and elevate and upgrade and, you know, do better than you? There is something wrong with that picture. And I feel like you see it clearly, even before I mention it. It's like, yep, I knew it. I knew they were just trying to hold me back. That is the energy I'm feeling here. It's like I knew they were just trying to hold me back, right? When in reality, you are on the verge of your happily ever after here, feeling emotionally fulfillment, you know, financially. You know, I do feel like there is a lot of growth here, but I feel, again, like you've got this little fox energy in the Queen of Pentacles, but you've got a lot of butterflies here. So it definitely feels like, you know, you're really here for your happily ever after, right? You may be dealing with a Virgo, or you have Virgo in your chart, but I definitely feel like there is this sense of financial security, and whether that's in your investments, in your business, or your career. But I do get this energy of really going after what it is that makes you happy, and having the right people around you for comfort and guidance, and not this Fool card that keeps you in stagnation, right? I do feel like you need to be aware of any foxes around you, sneaky people that try to pressure you to do something that you don't feel called or guided to do, or maybe they're trying to convince you that their way is the better way, right? Because according to them, ego check, they're the end all be all of whatever it is that you're asking about. So again, this is the energy that I'm feeling, that some of you may be dealing with someone that just really wants to keep you in stagnation. You're not allowed to do better. You're not allowed to move forward because they can't seem to get it together. And honestly, what I'm hearing is, if they weren't so concerned about other people's lives and decisions that they make about their lives, and they were to just put that same energy and effort, using that time to put forth the energy and effort into their own lives and their own successes and their own dreams or relationships, then they wouldn't be so concerned about what the heck is going on in your life, right? It's really, that type of energy that I'm feeling here right now, is that this is someone who's overly concerned about, what you're doing or what you're not doing, but yet their life is in shambles because they're too busy worried about other people's decisions, or whatever it is that they're trying to do, or you're trying to do. And look at that. The energy oracle is saying, walk away, my friend. And it could be walking away from another person, a male, another air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Doesn't have to be, but I do feel like you get the clarity that you need, enough clarity to know when it's time to walk away, when to leave something or someone behind. Yeah, look at that. The World card is literally saying the same thing. This chapter, this course, this road, this path has run its course, right? You are walking away. You've gotten the clarity that you need. This could be you or another air sign, Gemini. But this is, really getting the clarity that you need, moving forward, making all the right decisions, knowing when to walk away, knowing that you're on the verge of transformation and big things await you, that it's okay for you to walk away. You're not losing anything that you need in your future, because if that was the case, you'd already be in your future, right? Sorry if I confused you with that, but you know what I mean. Hopefully you do. The World card really means you are literally on the verge of, elevating yourself, next level, next chapter of your life. You are at the end of the road here. This person is at the end of that walkway, right? And the next step moving forward is taking that leap of faith, knowing and trusting and surrendering to whatever the next phase, the next chapter of their life is getting ready to bring them. And I'm loving it. That's very, very beautiful for you, Gemini. I'm going to pull Moonology and Queen of the Moon Oracle. We do have this month, sorry, I had a couple cards here. I'm just going to show them to you, but I'm going to put them back in. It says your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Yes, I just talked about that. And take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. Anyway, as I was saying, we do have full moon in Aries this month, so you will have some sort of emotional energies or unresolved issues in old friendships, relationships, partnerships that may come up, and it's simply for you to, wipe the slate clean, cut those cords, cut those ties, and keep moving forward for yourself. And then towards the end of the month, we've got the new moon in Scorpio as we enter Scorpio season. Also a partial solar eclipse. If I remember that correctly, I may be giving out wrong information. Jesus, Google, Google. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of energies going around, and we just got out of Mercury retrograde, which, for Geminis and Virgos can be tough sometimes because we are ruled by Mercury. And so let's see Moonology cards here for you. I'm going to pull two. Oh, that was very, very clear here. Oh, wow. Expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. Okay, we are having an eclipse this month, and you know, this will be with the new moon. Expect powerful change. So I do feel that whatever changes that you are making, cutting ties, cutting cords, releasing from what no longer serves you, people, places, things, mindset, situations, I do feel like there are going to be some very strong energetic shifts here. Okay, so keep that in mind, because it does feel very, very promising, because you do end it here and the 9-card spread with the Queen of Coins and the 10 of Cups. It feels that after a lot of stagnant time and energy of, you know, feeling immovable, feeling like you couldn't see what was next, you do end it on a high note. I will pull more cards, don't worry. You also have don't let pride get in your way, full moon in Leo, right? So if some of you have felt like, you know, maybe you don't want to say certain things, or oh, I just heard for some of you, it's not about your pride, it's somebody else's pride. And I did say ego check earlier. So maybe somebody else is, you know, stuck in their ego, or maybe it's knowing that someone is in their ego and you are in your pride. I mean, it's kind of the same thing. I don't know, fight me on that. But I do feel like we've got very stubborn energy between a couple people here. I do feel this energy of someone not letting you go, not letting you move forward, not letting you pursue what makes you happy, not letting you become successful. But really, who's in charge of you, Gemini? Who's in charge of you? Don't hand over your power like that. You make the ultimate decisions here. Queen of the Moon. Beautiful. The card of pleasure. And let's see, one more. Patience. Pleasure and patience, right? I mean, can I just point out how they both look like they're definitely releasing and walking away from what no longer serves them. You're surrendering to love, to life, to pleasure, to beauty, to whatever it is that you want to manifest for yourself. And you're walking away, and then you're opening your arms to whatever the universe wants to bless you with, right? New relationships, new connections, new money, new businesses, new successes, new chapters in your life. The card of patience. This is the green corn moon, right? I mean, it does kind of remind me of it, but this is really looking down the path. You know what awaits you, but although it feels like it's close or it feels like it's far away, there is a need for patience here and allowing things to unfold on their own as you pursue things, right? I do feel like don't expect overnight results. If you are walking away from someone, don't expect to just have this big sigh of relief. I do feel like they'll be a bit persistent in I even feel like they'll gaslight you and talk about you in a negative way to other people. So just keep that in mind. Things are not really truly over quite yet with this person, right? And so how will you close out October? And then I will pull cards. Wow. I will pull cards for how you will start the beginning of November. And you know, this is the Hocus Pocus deck for my spooky friends here, seeing as that we're in October. The card of transformation here is the Death card, right? So you may be dealing with a Scorpio here. You also have Aries again with the Empress, the Star card twice because you have it here now, and that's strong Aquarius. Okay. So yeah, the transformation card, Death card, again, you walking away, knowing that a chapter has ended, you are ready to take on the next chapter of your life, regardless of what that looks like to another person. It is nobody's freaking business what changes, what moves you make moving forward. The Empress, you know, could be you, you know, mother figure. This is just you knowing that where you plant your seeds, it will grow. However, oh my God, I got this very, very strong vision of someone literally digging out holes. I don't know a shit thing about gardening, by the way. Digging holes to plant seeds, and they're lined up in a row. And it's like, you know, one seed, you know, however many seeds, right? One plant, 2, 3, 4. And then before you know it, someone is pulling them out. And you're watering, thinking that it's going to grow, not realizing that someone just pulled it from under you, right? Not realizing someone is sabotaging you. I do feel like this is someone who almost wants to stop you from that type of growth, from that type of glow up, is what I'm feeling. Because I do feel like you are feeling this sense of just relief and release. And even if this person doesn't leave you alone for a while, I just feel like you're over it. You're just like, whatever. That's this person's MO. I know it. Everyone knows it. And I've just got to write it out. And that's okay, because I'm going to keep healing. I'm going to keep doing what I need to do. The Three of Lightning is the Three of Swords. You know, this isn't about heartbreak and heartache and sadness with the person. This is about control and manipulation. Because if they truly wanted to heal whatever this connection was, right? Heartache or heartbreak of a breakup, of a relationship, of a friendship or business partnership, you know, then why would they sabotage you instead of healing it? Instead of, you know, speaking like two grown people, right? And so this is not about healing the Three of Swords within a connection, but rather control and manipulation. And rather than, you know, it's not even, and I'm hearing it clearly, you know, a lot of times people are like, hurt people. I know I said it in another reading. I don't remember which one. But in this case, this person isn't hurt emotionally. This is their wounded ego that can no longer control you, that can no longer influence your decisions or your life. So what are they going to do? What is their only option but to make your life a living hell? But to bug you, to bother you? But it's not even, you know, stopping you anymore. It may have in the past. It may have in the past. You thought you would... you thought you would just, you know, kind of support this person's ideas or whatever, and you want to be supportive, and you want to be a good friend, you want to be a good partner, you want to be a good, you know, lover, whatever it was here, right? But it cost you a lot, not just financially for some of you. Your pride, your dignity, your respect, your self-respect. It's cost you a lot. And takers are going to take. So make sure you are in a good position moving forward. I do feel that with the Star here twice, the Empress card here, your transformation is inevitable, Gemini. They just can't stand it. Moving into November, wow, that I feel like I've had this card come out in almost everyone's reading for October. So this could be a lot of Halloween parties. This could be a lot of, you know, gatherings, get-togethers, celebrations, unity, going to social events. So moving into November, you've got the Four of Candles, the Two of Potions, which is the Two of Cups, right? I do feel like you may meet someone that becomes your romantic partner, lover, friendship, someone who is the ideal person for you moving forward in business or in love. So Four of Candles is the Four of Wands, and the Two of Potions is the Two of Cups. So that is beautiful, romantic, loving connections or friendships. That is you connecting with your true self, connecting with your heart chakra. That is you honoring your heart, your love, your desires, right? And really going within, knowing that you just want happiness, you just want harmony, you just want peace. And even if this person says they desire the same, whether they're with or without you, they're really making it difficult for you to believe that. 10 of Candles and 6 of Lightning. So that is 10 of Wands and Six of Swords, right? So like I said, you are really just trying to live your best life, your best happy life, your happiest life of all. And, you know, you really want to just leave the burdens and the stress behind and move forward in a better energy and better peace and better harmony, and feeling like you never have to look back and worry, did I say or do the right or wrong thing? Is this person going to come back and retaliate? I hear that very, very strongly, unfortunately. Okay, so be careful of that energy. I don't really like that type of looming energy around you. I feel the need to pull a few other cards here to maybe clarify that a little bit more, because I do get the energy of, you know what, yeah, I do get the energy of someone who's really lingering. And I don't want to say they want to destroy you, but I just feel like they just want to keep you in either in misery or confusion. They want to keep you second guessing yourself. And, you know, the fact that you've gained back control of your emotional and mental well-being and your self-respect, your confidence, I feel like this really bothers them, because now they know that they've lost that grasp, that control over you. Okay. And so let's see. Yeah, there it is. Five of Wands, King of Wands, High Priestess, and the Death card twice. Okay, so again, strong Scorpio energy here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is my Sagittarian king here. Five of Wands really is, you know, not getting along, not being able to get along with people, a lot of conflict energy here, fighting. I even feel like not just fighting and, you know, fighting for your place wherever you may be at, or your beliefs, but also, you know, standing your ground, but also, you know, defending yourself, pushing back. And it just feels as though you are defending yourself, and you're defending where you're coming from and where you want to go. At the same time, you're like, why should I have to? I shouldn't have to do that, you know? So I do feel like that is coming up prominently here for you. Definitely trust your intuition. If something feels off, seems off, it definitely is off. Okay, so trust your intuition. Your mind's eye is really guiding you and telling you if there are chapters that need to be changed, ended, transformed, whatever it may be. It's time for you to really, really start a new chapter anew, on your own, whatever it may be, right? That white rose is almost saying like a rose of peace and purity. You've got to leave the darkness behind. You've got to leave the turmoil, the pain, you know, the toxic connections, friendships, relationships, or, you know, the chapters of failure in your life. Not that you've had plenty. What I mean is, maybe you started a business and it failed, then you started another one and that didn't work out. You know, it's things like that. And so they end up kind of tearing away at our confidence when things like that happen. So definitely just kind of feel like this energy of peace all around you, so that you can really find the clarity that you need. I recommend, you know, meditating to gain the clarity and the next steps moving forward. So Gemini, that is your reading. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you, each and every one of you, so much. Remember to give this a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Double tap that bell to get notified of all the new readings. My voice is going away. I've been recording all day. This is my last reading today. And oh, also, I will be going live on a weekly basis, so make sure you have your notifications turned on so you know when I go live. And I cannot wait to see what is next for you, my friends. Have a good one. Take care. Bye.